Wow.
Wow. Didn't really. Well, okay.
Wow.
That's a lot.
It is too much.
That is too much. And why don't we just put the overhead lights on, babe? Whew.
Oh, God. Somebody thinks he's a fucking electrical scientist over here.
That's my degree. I studied electrical science.
You studied religious studies, my friend.
Which is similar to electric science.
How so?
Currents, energy, invisible things.
You think that prayer
Is electricity.
is electricity.
Whatever. You believe in all that stuff.
I do.
You guys.
It's Mother's Day.
It's Mother's Day, and good news for you.
I want to say a thank you to the most nurturing woman in my life, Andy Haynes.
Wow. That's so sweet. Charlie, I'm going to fucking...
Yeah, sorry, guys. Charlie's
amped.
he gets amped whenever he hears the word mom.
Yeah, because he is in love with Rosebud. He worships her.
Yeah.
I do have some good news for you. You, the listeners.
Okay.
And that is stay-at-home orders got extended today from May 15th. That was going to be Friday to June 6th. So
That's right.
We have quite a bit more time to spend together. It's never going to end.
It's going to be great.
Oh, we're going to be here forever.
A good time.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
We actually are having a good time.
Yeah. I mean, our dogs are pussies and they won't shut up. Shut up.
Stop.
Stop it.
Go to your place. Thank you.
And, but yeah, we are. We're having a pretty good time. Last night, we had a great time. We watched Normal People.
We watched, what, 6 episodes?
6 episodes of it. And
6 episodes of it, and
stayed up till 5 in the morning.
5 a.m. came around, and I looked, and I said, hey, we're just a couple minutes shy of a sunrise. Let's get up and watch the sunrise on the roof.
And then we did. We walked up to the roof, and we just...
Okay, now I understand why Charlie is crying, and that is because he's being tortured by Mouse.
He's having his lips ripped off by Mouse.
Go remedy this. Let him out here and keep... Yeah, so we watched Normal People. By the way, if you're not watching Normal People, it is somehow the hottest show on television. I don't think I've ever seen a sexier show. It's Irish people. I know, it's baffling. But it's so good, and it really... I guess the book's pretty good. I don't read books because they make TV shows out of them now. So
yeah, we don't know how they ended up being so hot either.
Yeah, it's crazy. You're like hot. What is it, like Braveheart hot? No, it's contemporary kinky hot.
Yeah.
And sad, and reminds you of all your failed relationships in your 20s.
Every past love of your life.
Yeah.
Just we were getting nostalgic.
We got horny.
We got horned up.
We
banged it out. And then we watched the sunrise on the roof. And by watch the sunrise, I mean we went to the roof, we took a picture with the family, and then we came back inside.
Yeah, many of you saw the picture.
Yeah.
And that was beautiful, and I appreciate the likes. I'm just trying to get to 10,000. That's all I really need. I need that swipe up, and you guys all know that, and you've neglected to tell your friends to follow me. But do. I'm giving you guys another chance.
Yeah, he's giving you a chance, and so be a good person.
Yeah. This is all I really have. Let her eat the fucking basket. I don't care if she eats the house.
Yeah, and then we came back inside and we made breakfast, and I had steak.
Steak and pancakes.
It's
never happened before.
And then we fell asleep on the rug in the living room.
Right where our feet are now. I brought out the blanket, and we slept like a bunch of teenagers having a slumber party. It was very cute.
Bunch of little puppies.
Guess who came? The puppies came. The puppies came and slept with us on the carpet. I almost would sleep on the carpet every night.
I would too.
It was so comfy.
It was such a fun it was like a fort building experience.
Yeah.
And we are in our 30s. And
I'm getting up there.
It's fine. You can build forts as long as you want. Okay? We're in quarantine now. And you do whatever you got to do to keep yourself excited and engaged. And for us, I mean, literally engaged.
I want to say it was one of the most fun nights we've had in the quarantine.
Yeah, I would say that too.
Yeah, it was probably the highlight of the quarantine, other than there were some other nights that were great, but that was a big one.
Yeah, it was a sweet one.
Maybe the most fun since our engagement.
Yeah, but I liked the one where we walked down to the cellar too. That was a fun night.
That was a fun night, yeah. It's so much better to be back in New York. God.
It really is. Even if we are going to be
LA
sheltered
can
in place
suck it.
for another, however, what is it, 2 weeks?
3.
Fuck.
I think. Yeah, it's 3 more weeks.
Fuck.
Yeah.
It's fine.
Is it 3 more weeks from... It's 3 more weeks from Friday.
It doesn't matter, you know?
Yeah.
It's going to feel like 2 years.
It doesn't matter. The government's giving us money. We're doing comedy on the internet. We finally have, we've just accepted our fate.
I don't understand. Andy's looking at his calendar right now, and it's somehow full.
It's 4 weeks. Those are my moving jobs. Wow. Wow, you guys. Anyways, yeah, so I didn't sleep, you guys. So you might be noticing, if you're watching this on YouTube, I look a little sallow. I look a little shaky.
More so than usual.
More so than usual. I mean, I usually look like Slender Man, and today I look like Slenderer Man. Oh, you've lost weight. Nobody's ever said that to Slender Man. Oh, my God, you've lost weight. Yes, I stopped eating so many children.
You just became Skinny Man.
Yeah. Gaunt Man. He's like more handsome than Slender Man.
Yeah.
Slender Man's like, that guy just has J. Crew polo on.
He's jealous.
He's jealous.
I want to give a shout out and a congratulations to my best friend Courtney Dixon, who got engaged today.
Oh my God!
On
girls.
Mother's Day.
Oh my God!
And
I am so happy for y'all. Sorry.
Jesus Christ, Andy. Anyways, it's a real fun time being engaged. Probably for you guys, because you won't be engaged through all of this. This will be over, and then you can just be engaged in public.
And you guys kind of have normal lives, which is fun,
Yeah, you have normal lives, and
we're just like we're like circus performers that got stranded on an island.
We're like circus performers if the train broke down.
Yeah.
We just live in a box.
And also if circuses
together.
Became illegal.
Yeah.
Okay, so they've outlawed circuses and the circus train broke.
And now all the circus performers are stuck in a box together with a lot of equipment and costumes. And they just sort of have to perform for each other.
They just podcast and do Zoom shows.
Yeah. That's our lives. Oh, God almighty, Jesus Christ.
But I want to say,
in heaven, the Lord above.
Other than the fact that, like, I'm destroyed, just, like, kind of, like, across the board right now, I'm destroyed by the whole night of not sleeping.
Yeah.
And really probably only getting 3 hours total sleep in the last 48 hours or whatever.
Yeah.
I will say that it was invigorating. And if you guys are somewhere where you are still sheltering in place, or you can't go to work, or you have the freedom to do this, do something wild.
Stay up all night.
Masturbate on chat roulette. Take a bunch of Sudafed and write the book you've always wanted to write.
Yeah.
Read the book you've always wanted to read.
I would say get drunk on Jack Daniels and start an OnlyFans.
Yeah.
And take a bunch of blurry naked pictures.
Ooh.
Post those up on the internet. Make a couple bucks real quick.
If you wanted to make some money as an OnlyFans, I feel like you could get away with it if you were like, hey, I'm not going to do any freaky shit. There's not going to be any fingers in anything. There's not going to be any...
Not even in a Nutella bottle?
That's fine.
Okay.
But make it speculoose, and now that's nasty.
Now you're getting
girl.
fucking nasty. Now you're a freak.
I would pay for an OnlyFans of a woman who was very attractive, who just sat and read to me. She picks a book a week. We just sit there. She's naked. That's great. But also, I'm knocking out some of my reading.
Who the fuck did I choose to spend my life with?
Andy Haynes, descendant of William Howard Taft.
This is
the fattest president of all time. Somebody Haynes, the first governor of the Plymouth
I want you guys
colony.
to know that this motherfucker said that he carries this podcast before we started
joke,
it.
And she's so insecure that she can't handle a joke like that.
Excuse me? I'm insecure?
I'm not insecure.
You're not?
Nope.
Really?
I'm a big goofy fucker with a bad balding darkness.
We've had some conversations in the car that would suggest otherwise if you want me to fucking air that out.
I just know that I've been wronged by society and karma, and I'm owed a lot. All right? I don't think that's a lot to ask.
Okay. Do you know what you sound like?
What?
You sound like a senator's son who was promised an internship and didn't get it.
Yeah. Yeah. It's embarrassing. But sometimes you just got to own it, you know? You got to be like, hey, look, I feel like I deserve some more. I worked hard.
Mm-hmm.
I'm likable.
You did work hard.
Yeah.
And you are likable. And you do work hard. You continue to. And you amaze me. And you're bringing in money during a quarantine.
No,
which is all
baby,
I can ask.
You don't have to go down this road. I was kidding. You obviously carry the show. Everybody likes you. If you look at the numbers, it's across the board. You know.
Well, thank you for saying that.
The only thing I think I maybe have more than you is credits.
Don't say it. Don't say it.
That's the only thing I think.
No, you have more money than me now, too.
That is definitely not true.
You're bringing more money in than I am.
I think
Actively,
you just
you are.
got a gig that, right?
I booked a commercial that I will be shooting from home in my bathroom.
Don't say anything about it.
I won't.
Just because I don't want you to lose it.
Thank you.
Did you ever hear the story about one of the Cumtown guys getting a commercial that was like a huge national commercial?
No.
And they like shot the commercial. It's the main Cumtown boy.
Mm-hmm.
And shot the commercial. Everything was a go. And then like somebody at the production company Googled him and like
found Cumtown?
And they canceled all of it. They canceled the whole commercial or something like that. Because they were like, ooh, this is way too dangerous.
Goddamn.
Because he says the N-word like a lot in the early part of Cumtown. Don't say the N-word.
Just don't fucking say it.
It's like really
It's actually
easy.
way easier to not say it than it is to say it.
There's like 3 words that you can't say, and I think you're pretty safe.
Yeah.
And you can't do a couple voices.
Yeah.
And
that's about it.
You got to believe women.
Believe women.
Oh, man.
How do you feel about that? Believe all women.
I mean, I think that it's just what do they call it? Like the truing of the wheel. Like you're just trying to like, because there's been so many women that have been denied, you know, like a woman will show up and cops will be like, she's acting hysterical. You know, like there's just been that attitude towards a lot of.
You could walk, like the cops could walk in. A few years ago, the cops could walk into your apartment, right? And you'd be covered in blood. And the murderer would be in the corner with the weapon in his hand. And the cop would be like, what, did you get your period all over the place?
The cop would be like, I'm going to let you 2 sweethearts work it out.
Work this out, all right? Because you seem a little worked up. But now I'm glad.
In you too.
I'm glad that they've actually like swung it back the opposite direction.
But I mean, I do think that there is some I think obviously I don't think it's like across gender. But I do think that there are women that have kind of sabotaged the movement by trying to capitalize off of, you know, I think we know some celebrities that have been like, you know, fucked with.
Yeah.
Or people that have just been wronged, you know.
Yeah. And I also, you know, as a woman who has killed off multiple family members while I was drinking just to miss a shift at work, I'm going to go out on a limb here and say that we lie too sometimes.
And actually, you know what? I think this is a good pivot because I really do have a resentment, and I'm not going to tell my ex-wife about it, but I am going to tell the listeners. I did my show on Friday night. Thank you for anybody who attended. I know that there were some technical glitches. I've been having trouble finding that the correct link to send you to my YouTube live. I know that sounds stupid, but it's not just your homepage.
Yeah.
I know this is typical Andy Haynes.
Yes, it is.
But I like honestly, I have been trying to find it for days.
Really?
Yeah, it is not easy because if you send them to your live page, that's not necessarily where Zoom will project your live. It's so fucking confusing. Anyways, it doesn't matter. But I was doing my show and we started to talk a little bit about politics. And I really don't want to vote for Joe Biden. And I think it's so funny how many women I know who are like, believe women, believe women, believe women. And then Tara Reid comes out. She's like, Joe Biden raped me in the 90s. And they're like, well, we got to not believe this woman. Or we believe you, but it doesn't matter. You know?
Right. Yeah.
It's like, I don't know. I don't think he's fit for the job. I watched his commercial, and it looked like an old man. He had a commercial that was like trying to convince me to vote for him.
Yeah.
And it really looked like an old man begging me to donate to his CPAP GoFundMe. It was like the sad. You go, hi, it's Joe here. I wanted to talk to you about you know what, Jack?
Yeah.
But I don't want to vote for them. I think that what I was saying on the show was I think Donald Trump is a consequence of neoliberalism. This is not funny at all. We're going to pick it up here in a minute and get real goofy. But neoliberal capitalism has alienated the middle class. Identity politics have alienated the middle class. And I'm mainly talking about white voters. The Democrats they're not a labor party anymore. They're not a progressive party anymore. They are the status quo.
Yeah.
And I think we deserve it. And I'm sorry to anybody who's like
No,
threatened.
I've been saying this for a while. I've been saying this for about 3. Actually, I think the first time I realized that Trump was the president that we fucking deserved was about 3 months after he got elected. Was when I realized, like, oh, okay. Because if we are, and this is more of on a spiritual level, but if we're like a collective consciousness and the Democratic Party and the Liberal Party are all saying the same things as the Republicans, anybody who disagrees with me should be killed. Anyone who disagrees with me is a fucking idiot. They don't deserve to live. We have to wait for these people to die to get back in power. All of that is you're all a reflection of Trump, you know? It's like you are saying the same things as him. You're just coming from a different place.
And I despise Trump voters. I find most of them totally insufferable.
I despise them as much as I despise I despise anybody that's that extreme.
But I think the Yas Queen Democrats who are like, they do they go to the Pussy March, but they've never fucking actually done just a boring old activism kind of thing. But they act like they were, on the front lines of some fucking labor strike. Yeah. I think we deserve it. I don't know. Anyways, that's why I'm going to write in Bernie. So I don't care. Also, you know what? Good news. Coronavirus is in the White House. It is rolling around the White House.
It is rocking and rolling. It's like a tumbleweed going from room to room.
God might pick the candidate, which is what I hope. I hope we become a caliphate.
Yeah.
Caliphate. How do you say it? Wiz Caliphate.
I always thought it was caliphate.
Caliphate. Wiz Caliphate. Caliphate. Wiz Caliphate. Get it? The joke? It's Wiz Khalifa?
Yeah, everybody's hearing you. It's just not that funny.
Listen, I'm running on empty. I've drank about 10 cups of coffee, slept 3 hours. Mm-hmm. I'm farting a lot. My throat hurts.
Yeah. I'm sorry, baby.
I think I have COVID-3.
What?
Mm-hmm. SARS-CoV-3. It just came over.
Wouldn't that be COVID-20?
It just came out.
3 just came out.
Yeah, 3 just came out.
So.
Oh, you didn't upgrade?
How do the numbers go? Do they go backwards? Or I'm having a hard time understanding because it went COVID-19 to COVID-3, and then what's the next one in the sequence of numbers?
Okay, so COVID-19 stands for coronavirus, whatever, 2019. Mm-hmm. But SARS-CoV-2 is because it's actually the second SARS, which is a severe acute respiratory syndrome. Uh-huh. So that's what the difference is. Okay, that was fascinating. Doesn't it bother you how fucking smart I am? Jesus Christ. Yeah, it is bothersome. Nobody even explained that to me. You know what's the most bothersome about it is that it sucks the momentum out of our podcast. Yeah. I want to tell you guys this right now. I've been this smart my whole life. Yeah. It has never benefited me. Nobody cares. It is not important to be smart. We'll be at a party and Andy will just pop in with a fact and everybody will just go, huh. Did you know Cincinnati actually has the highest population of Hungarian Americans? And everybody's like, okay, well, we were talking about chili. And I'm like, sorry. You guys want to order wings? Yeah. Soy doesn't actually make you gay. Yeah, it's a curse. I thought that somehow people would be.
I have learned a lot
impressed.
from being with you, though.
You don't. Be yourself. Don't try to know anything.
No, I have. I've learned a lot. I didn't know that Roosevelt Island was built as a utopian society, and I know that now. I don't know how it's going to help me, or, you know, where I'm going to pull that reference.
That is my entire existence.
Yeah.
My entire existence is knowing an interesting fact that is, in fact, not only not interesting, it is break halting to any kind of momentum and fun.
Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. From now on, when you drop a fact on the podcast, I'm going to drop another fact about what you just did to the conversation.
Yeah, we need to get a soundboard that's just breaks.
And
It's
then
another
crickets.
yeah breaks and then crickets and then it's like we'll get that like voice that does like the rap thing.
Is there an echo
It's
in
gonna
here?
go, it's another Andy fact. Jesus
We
Christ.
do need that.
If anybody,
Goddamn.
hey, hi, Kenny, if you could make that for us, we'd really appreciate it. Breaks.
He's a musician. He's not a
Crickets.
fucking...
He's a sound engineer.
Okay.
I've also not been able to say words lately. Have you been noticing this?
Mm-hmm.
I'll just say parts of words.
I do that too.
Sound engineer.
Yeah.
We're getting meal mouth because the COVID is melting my goddamn brain.
Yeah.
And the biotin and the face mask is making me break out.
Yeah. We're going to have to do a little work on you tonight. We got to dye your hair, and then I'm going to put a hot towel on your face, and then I'm going to suck the dirt out of your pores with the pore vacuum that I bought. You guys, if you have a boyfriend or a fiance or a partner or a someone that you are consciously coupled with, I would suggest hopping over to Amazon and buying yourself a pore vacuum, because you will truly find the most... Did you just pick your nose on the podcast?
Mm-mm.
Are you sure?
Mm-hmm.
Because I saw you pick at your face and then inspect what you'd found.
I just, I found a flake of skin.
Inside your nose?
Next to it, you just saw it. It was inside my nose because you said the kind of the angle.
Okay,
with
well,
which you're looking.
we'll review the tape and we'll figure
Cool,
this out.
That's fine.
Okay.
I washed my hands.
Anyways, hop over to Amazon, get yourself a pore vacuum. This is not an ad. It just brought me a lot of joy last week.
But we would like ads.
We would like ads.
Give us some money.
Hey, if you're listening to this, if you own a pore vacuum
I
company...
still don't have a PS4.
Andy still doesn't have a PS4, so...
PS, I would like a PS4. Postscript 4. Give me a PlayStation 4.
Let me ask you something. Did your heart drop a little bit when the stay-at-home order got extended today?
I think we talked about this on the Patreon episode, which, you know, you don't have to pay that much to get. But it's starting to ride on me. I want to fucking smell a cabbie. I want to fucking touch a pole. I'm sick of like protecting, you know, it's a lot. It's starting to like sink in that this is the new normal. And for the longest time, I've just been resilient and stoic about it. And I've been like, this is what we have to do. But I kind of always thought like this is going to alleviate June, July. We'll get back to sitting in restaurants with strangers, touching people on the subway, you know, bumping shoulders, all that shit. And it's starting to really cement that, like, this is probably, like, a good year or two of, like, I think we're going to be able to have careers. I think that things will resume to some type of normal. I think that, you know, it's fine. We're not going to die. But it just was like, fuck, man. Like, I legitimately want that plastic in the Uber bugs me.
Yeah.
I was like, I don't want to be in a little plastic box.
Yeah, in the Ubers in New York, what the drivers have done is they've put
taken
like
a
plastic
vinyl,
sheets.
like thick vinyl, and they've taped a barrier between them and the back seat. And I'm talking like sealed. Like hermetically sealed. You cannot breathe.
It's like the last scene in E.T.
Yeah, and it's just a lot. It's like, I don't know. But also I just really need a good night's rest. I think I'm going to take something to sleep tonight.
Yeah?
Pretty excited about it. Yeah.
What are you going to take?
Heroin.
Do you have some?
I wish. Hey, if anybody is a listener and they've done heroin, give us a shout out. We'd love to know what your experience was like, and we hope you don't do it anymore. We don't want to do it. Don't worry, we're not going to slip.
We're not going to fucking relapse.
With that little break, I do want to take a second to welcome our new patrons. And
yeah, we got new Patreon members. Hell yeah.
And I want to shout out Christiana
Ratcher
or Racher.
Christiana
Anyways,
Ratcher.
Welcome to the beach, Christiana.
Nikki and Bob. We got another couple.
Nikki and Bob, we love to see it. We love to see love bring people together.
The beach. Love brings people together.
Beth Brunner, whatever it is. We love to see it. I love
Are you just going to say love to see it for everybody?
An alliteration.
Okay.
Sorry. Sarah Olmstead, you Scandinavian brat.
You Scandinavian bitch.
Please confirm that is a Scandinavian name. I feel pretty stupid. And guess what, Olga Golubkova? We know where the fuck you're from. We know.
Do we?
I'm guessing it's either Russia or Ukraine. Correct me if I'm wrong. You might be from somewhere else, but your name, it's coming from someplace where they got backward R's.
And they got a phonetic alphabet.
Yep. So you better fess up and tell us if you're a sleeper agent.
Tell us where the fuck you're from.
Olga?
Tell
us where the fuck you're from. Anyways, and also I do want to give one quick little shout out to the patrons. I was going through it, and a lot of you went from Mahalo to Aloha, and I understand. And guess what? I'm fine with it. I'm really glad that you didn't just bail on us.
Yeah.
I think that's really cool of you to stick with us and not just bail completely. So thank you for doing that. I hope that you can continue to support us. I will say this. If you are a Mahalo, I have an incentive built up for Mahalos and VI Beaches, of course.
He's been working on it.
And I actually figured it out, and it's happening. I just have to get it approved off air with Rosebud, and then on Wednesday you will hear what it is. But I'm going to tell you this. It's fucking good.
You guys?
It's good.
I haven't heard it, but it's fucking good. No, actually, he's been telling me he's been working on it, and I'm excited for him, and we'll announce it on Wednesday.
And then also...
And I'm excited for you guys.
We are... we really need to get that merch up to them.
Yeah, we do.
I think we got some fans that would buy our merch. Meg the nurse, rocking a Rosebud Baker sweatshirt.
That's right.
Love to see it.
Yeah, if you guys want, if you are a VI Beach member, you can get discounts on my merch, and you're going to get discounts on our merch when that comes out. And, yeah, and also, obviously, we're going to do some VIP shit once we're back on the road. When that happens, if that happens ever again.
And then, okay, so now enough of the business. Well, or did you have a message? No.
No.
I did want to say this. New segment. Not an update, but a pup date. We're going to do a pup date on Mouse. Mouse has Giardia, you guys.
That's right.
She's been drinking from a creek with beaver shit in it.
She has a poop disease.
She has a poop disease, and we're probably going to get it too, but Charlie definitely has it.
Oh, yeah.
And so we're fucking meting them up. And we're
putting powder in their food, and we're checking their poops. And you guys, the only way to tell if Giardia is gone is, Andy?
Stool sample?
Eating it.
Oh.
Eating their shit.
You didn't tell me that, but that's cool.
Yeah,
that's
we
exciting.
are eating their poop.
That's exciting.
Because it's the only way to tell if it's clear.
Mm-hmm.
And just, you're looking at a couple of shit eaters right now.
Yeah, we're going to eat the poop. And see, so the doctor said, and by the way, we have a kind of an alternative vet. But he said,
found him actually under a bridge.
Yeah. A lot of animals, a lot of stray dogs live down there.
Yeah.
But
they seemed healthy. They were happy.
He said the only way you can do it, you give him these meds, which he just had on him.
Yeah.
He just had them in his pocket.
Yeah, and we asked what they were, and he just said just the magic powder.
Yeah. He said
it's magic powder.
He goes, don't you worry about that. These are going to take right good care of it. And I was like, all right. Well.
Yeah, he said right good.
And honestly,
and it's I'm not going to argue with right and good. Okay? I'm not going to argue with logic like that.
I don't want some doctor that's like, well, well, don't you hate it when you're sick and they can't really diagnose it?
Yeah.
You've had like a sinus infection for a month before, and the doctor's like, well, we'll try this, and if it doesn't work, we'll hit the next,
It's like,
and
shut up.
just say it's
I want
gonna
a
be right
guaranteed miracle.
good. Yep. I want it fixed.
Mm-hmm.
I want you to fix this.
I want it fixed right good.
That's what you guys have all been cheering for the healthcare workers. I cheer for the healthcare workers that support this patron, but and a couple other ones that I
But mostly witch doctors.
But
Mostly
I go
witch
up
doctors.
to the hospital, and when everybody else is cheering, I go, "You fix this!
Yeah,
you fix this right now! God damn it! I don't go close because I don't want it."
He's been across the street, and he does bring a blowhorn, and a couple times I've had to go up there. I've had to pretend that he's my grandpa, and that he wandered away from the house.
Yeah.
Because of Alzheimer's.
Yeah.
And, I wrap a blanket around him and I say, Grandpa, come home. And then he says, I'm 37, and nobody believes him.
Mm-hmm.
And I bring him back. I herd him back here.
Yeah.
So anyway, the dogs both have a poop disease and they will be okay. Thank you to our vet under the bridge.
And they're being very cute with each other. They actually are pretty much best friends now. They don't have any other friends. We don't allow them to, but they are best friends.
Yeah.
Mouse, her favorite thing to do is to put her head inside of Charlie's mouth. I'm not making that up. She wants her whole head. She wants to lick his tonsils.
Well, she likes that and her OnlyFans account. She says,
well, she said she's
other
been
than
trying to learn how to
Charlie,
kiss.
yeah, other than Charlie, her other best friends are her OnlyFans. And I don't know when she started in OnlyFans, but apparently she has like over 2,000 subscribers. And
why are we even
asked
giving her allowance then?
No, I mean, I don't know how she's even finding an internet connection, Andy. Okay?
I think she has like a secret phone or
She
something.
definitely has a secret phone. Definitely.
Do you think fucking Charlie's been? Could be.
What?
Joanne.
Joanne probably gave her the secret phone.
I feel like Joanne's
Our
been so
neighbor.
like buddy up. She's like, oh, I love dogs. I would love to hang out with the puppy.
Yeah.
Wild.
Yeah, I bet you would, Joanne. I bet you subscribe to her
Bet
fucking
you
OnlyFans.
You creep.
You sick bitch.
You sick bitch.
I don't know, man.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
What the fuck just happened?
We're so tired. It's great.
We both just short-circuited.
Yeah, I've been disassociating for like the last 3 minutes, just thinking about
You've
lids.
been disassociating for the last 6 hours of our
months.
day.
Yeah. It's not good.
It isn't.
I've
been buying all my feelings. Like I've been going online and just ordering shit that I can't even remember what I bought. Just new boxes are arriving every day.
I've been doing that. Like I bought like 3 things this week that are just like little additions to the house.
What?
I bought a hair catcher for the drain. I bought a lid for the iced coffee maker. Like I just go online and I'm like, what can I fix?
Yeah.
It's
I
fucking
love that
horrible.
about you. I love that about you.
Cords. I was looking at slim USB chargers.
Okay, well, we don't need any more fucking cords.
Oh, I know.
All right, Andy?
Have you noticed that I backed off? I haven't really been bringing the cords out.
Yeah, and I'm
packing
really
the cords all the way.
I'm really happy about that because there's nothing I hate more. It just looks like pasta is on the floor of your
Do you know
apartment.
what I want to get though? I want to find the world's longest USB cord.
Why?
Because it would be so funny to have a phone that you carry your cell phone
To who?
connected to the wall again.
To who?
To me, it'd be funny.
It'd be funny to you?
This USB cord that we use to charge the phone.
You know what else is funny to you?
Don't tell me.
You know what else is funny to you? Buying a fucking plane ticket to like Moscow and flying there for the weekend as a goof.
That's a good bit.
It's to who?
If I had the means to make the videos as well as I wanted to, it would have been funny.
It's funny. Well, the videos are funny.
They're okay.
No, they're funny.
Okay.
But the bit itself, I mean, the commitment to the bit itself, it makes me sad for you.
Yeah, I still want to do the China one. I found a ticket last year. My favorite thing to do
Going to Wuhan right now is funny.
Yeah. So like I found a ticket last year that was going to Guangzhou, China, and it was like a 36-hour trip, and it was $400 round trip to fly from New York to Guangzhou. And I know I'm saying that wrong. Don't fucking correct me. I swear to God, I will come to your house and I will punch your closest female relative directly in the clavicle. Right in the fucking clavicle. And I'll make it look like an accident. I'll act like I lost my balance and I will fucking connect. Okay? I will fucking connect. So
If
do not
someone corrects your...
pronunciation of the city of Guangzhou.
Okay.
It doesn't matter. Chinese city, okay? I'm sure fucking 20 million people live there. I'm never going to meet them. They're not my fans. I don't give a shit. This is not a cultural thing, all right? I'm telling you. Your fucking granny's shoulder is going to hurt. If you fucking come at me. I will get in a rental car.
Stop threatening people's grandmas during a pandemic that targets grandmas.
I swear to God. I swear to God I will come for her, okay?
Your grandma's gonna hurt?
The cloud.
Are you kidding me?
Anyways, I found a plane ticket, $400 round trip, 31 hours of flying each way. I was going to go on Thursday, take a red eye, come back on Sunday on another red eye. It was going to be... Like, I was going to land on Saturday and have,
24 hours?
24 hours, basically.
That's the stupidest thing.
But more time. But the whole thing
is
is...
the stupidest thing I've ever heard in my life.
When I make the video, I go excited to go to China. And then when I land, I always make the excuse, it turns out I got to go back. If I did it, if I made a bunch of them, people would enjoy the bit. But it's honestly the last 2 times that I've done trips like these...
Yeah.
Or 3 times that I've done trips like those, they've ruined me. I'm talking week-long recovery.
Yeah.
Mentally unstable.
No
just
shit.
Horrible.
No shit.
But they're really funny in the moment and exciting. When I was on that Russian airline.
Yeah.
Oh, man. I was watching Russian movies.
I gotta say, this is why I feel like you are the perfect person for me.
Yeah.
Because you are not well.
Mm-hmm. I'm a pain pig.
Yeah, you love pain. And, I think on some level I do too. Because I love to stay up late. I love to challenge my body.
Yeah.
I love to say, death, come for me. I fucking dare you.
I'll go after your fucking grandma, Death.
Yeah.
I'll go after your fucking aunt.
I'll punch your fucking grandma right in her teeth.
If your grandma raised you because your mom wasn't in the picture and your aunt helped out,
Yeah.
I'll punch both of them in the clavicle.
Oh, yeah.
Right here.
Specifically in
Right
the
here.
clav.
Right here.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't take a lot.
No, it doesn't. It's a very vulnerable bone.
And guess what? You want to know? It's one of those bones, if you break it, they don't do anything about it.
No, you just got to walk around with a sling.
Yep.
That looks like you made it yourself.
And believe me.
You're going to look like somebody from the Dust Bowl.
I'm litigious as fuck. I'll win this. I know how to pratfall so that it looks like I slipped. I'll sue you.
Mm-hmm.
I'll hurt your granny and your aunt, and I'll land.
He'll sue you.
I'll crack my elbow, and then you owe me money.
He'll sue you pro bono.
Yeah.
He'll find a lawyer to work pro bono
Commission.
to sue you.
Yeah. You don't think I know lawyers? Look at my fucking cheekbones. Of course I know lawyers. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me?
Look at his fucking jawline.
I've been to a John Mayer concert at a winery.
He's got a jawline like an alligator.
At a winery. Okay? Anyways, I love what you guys are doing. Love your support. Love all your sharing. I feel like I don't know if it's neglecting on our side, but have we been not doing a good job of communicating with the fans? Because people aren't really sending us as much. Is it?
I think, honestly, Andy, I think there's a drop in morale.
It's apathy.
I think people are tired. I think people are sick of this. I think they're trying to be good sports, but I think everyone is just done.
Reach out to us and tell us what we could do. I'm serious.
Yeah.
I'll make a poll. I'll do whatever I can. I want you guys. Listen.
Lean in.
I want
Lean
you
in
guys.
there. Get in there.
I want you guys.
Get all the way in.
Listen.
Get in there.
Listen.
Get all the way into
Hold
the
on.
camera.
Listen. I want you guys to know that you're one of my top priorities. Okay? I have making money, staying fit, trying to save what hair I have. But after that, also Rosebud. And after that, it's you guys. All right?
And let me tell you something, you guys. Actually, he doesn't work that hard at staying fit or keeping his hair. So you might actually be second.
Man, that's harsh. But I want you guys on my team, okay? I want you guys at my table, you know? I want you guys around my campfire. I want you guys at whatever group activity I could think of next, all right? I want you there.
We want you on our volleyball team.
And I want to bring up your morale. I want to know what you want. And here's one commitment. Here's one commitment I'll make to you. We're going to put out the podcast on time. We're going to, guess what? Monday morning, when you wake up, if you're in a time zone that makes sense for it, you're going to get a podcast that morning.
You are. You're going to get a little podcast.
Guess what? Wednesday morning, you wake up, same fucking thing. Boom. Podcast. Right when you wake up. Right when you wanted it. We haven't decided what time we're going to do the Patreon episode, but it is going to be Friday or Saturday, and hopefully we can figure out a time that works for everybody.
What do you mean works for everybody?
There's a guy that one of our fans,
whatever
who's a Patreon
you
member,
tell them what time you're gonna fucking drop it, and then it drops.
Well,
you don't have to.
Want to commit to
it's
it.
not. You're not scheduling a Zoom
I didn't
meeting.
Want to commit to it because we hadn't talked about it yet, and you get mad at me when I bring promises to the. Anyways, I want you guys on my team.
Okay, you said that.
All
right, you guys. I want to share a couple of these fucking reviews because you guys have been coming out with the reviews, and I love you so much for it.
What are we at now? 128. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, they've been coming through.
Thank you.
All right. Sarah O says 5 out of 5 howls. The search for howls is finally over.
I bet that's Sarah Olmstead.
You have arrived, and it is Sarah Olmstead.
Whoa, Sarah,
2 shout-outs, 1
episode. Wow.
Brings noise and laughter from Nika Miller Sanchez. Wow, wow, wow. What a podcast. I love listening to the delusional ramblings of Andy and Rosie, the howls from Charlie. These loonies truly bring laughter to me in a time when the world is so spooky. Can't wait to see how long this goes on for. Hopefully forever. Let me tell you something, Nika.
I don't agree with that hope, but I hope that we're in your life.
Yeah. I hope the podcast goes on forever. These guys bring me, and for some reason I can't see the rest of it. This is from Sid Howe. I find myself laughing out loud and trying to coax my lazy dog into howl sessions, and she never participates. B. Therese, funny as fuck. This podcast is my beach. If you don't give it 5 stars, you're sleeping through the episodes, which is hard to believe considering Rosebud's constantly yelling at Andy. That said, I love you guys and your wild imagination. Thanks for keeping us entertained. Stay safe. You guys, it's Find Your Beach. Better than the Beatles.
Yeah.
All right? We love you. We love talking to you. This has been probably the only thing keeping us sane through this whole fucking thing.
It's like we get to we have a pressure valve on our insanity.
Yeah.
So that we let it out and then we can be sane.
Yeah. And then we don't fight as much. Unless Andy won't listen to my conspiracy theories or my cult tapes.
But we're getting there. Last night, Rosebud talked me off of a cliff. I was about to try to write a tell-all memorandum, and she said, Andy, it's not a good look. And I said, this woman cares about me.
Yeah.
She cares about me enough that she doesn't want me to damage my career, you know?
Yeah.
And that's really sweet of her because there's not much of it.
There's not much of any of our careers. All right, we're doing Zoom shows for halfway houses for troubled youth right now. That's
Great.
what
we talked about it on the last
on the Patreon episode. And if you're not a Patreon member, I highly suggest fucking getting to, at least get on board. Be an Aloha member because those fucking episodes are funny as fuck, and we are bringing it. All right.
Yeah, we really do. We try extra hard.
This last week
we played a game.
Was a fucking fun one.
It was fucking really fun.
And we love you guys. We hope that you are staying safe and washing your hands and all of that shit. and also, not being a pain in the ass to your neighbors and yelling at them and telling them to wear masks. It's like, obviously, we all should be staying safe, and we should be staying inside, and we should be doing what we can to keep this virus from spreading. But we should also remember that we don't live in a communist country where we're telling on people and telling on our neighbors and trusting the government blindly. Okay?
I don't completely agree with Rosebud on that, but I do think that you need to remember not the infallibility. What's the opposite of infallibility? Fallibility?
Mm-hmm.
Of being a human being. And some people just, if somebody is not doing the right thing with PPE, or if they're being, I think there's a respectful way to do it. Don't be a cunt. How about that? And probably don't report on them. Just be like, hey.
Nobody likes a fucking tattletale.
Like my friend in LA, his neighbors had a big ass party last night.
Yeah.
And he called the cops on them. And here's why he called the cops. Because they were yelling quotes from Anchorman. And that's too old of a movie to be yelling quotes from.
Yeah, that's
what you call the cops on.
Yeah.
If you play Santeria.
That's totally understandable.
If you play Santeria and people sing along to it non-ironically, sorry, cops are getting called.
Yeah.
Now, however, if you have a dinner party and you guys are being respectful and I hear a little Chet Baker or something else kind of nice.
Maybe a little background jazz.
If I look and your salad has berries in it, yeah, go ahead.
Yeah.
Do that. I mean, I hope that you guys have all been smart, and if somebody's not feeling well, they didn't show up.
Yeah. Wash your hands and enjoy your fucking shaved Parmesan.
Yeah.
Okay? Because you're an adult.
But just remember, civility above everything. Not money over pussy. Not bros before hoes. Civility over everything.
Doesn't really have the same ring to it. It actually feels kind of lame.
Civility is humility?
I mean, that doesn't even really make sense.
God damn it. Fuck, I should have brainstormed.
Yeah.
All right.
Well, you're flying by the seat of your pants, and you're also...
I'm operating on zero.
Yeah, you're absolutely stupid.
I'm like an iPhone that's like, you called the Uber, and it's on 5%.
Yeah.
And you're just fucking hoping.
You just, please, God, get me through this. Just get me home.
Just get here.
Just get us home.
Mustafa.
Yeah.
Anyways.
Guys, stay safe. Wash your hands. Don't lick your lover's eyeballs. Don't spit in their mouths unless it's consensual and monogamous. And
we love you guys.
Don't cut your own bangs.
Oh, also, when this comes out, it's Monday morning. Please watch New Bits for the End of the World.
New Bits for the Afterworld. I will be sharing the link on my Instagram stories. It'll be tonight. If you're listening to this on Monday morning, it'll be tonight, 5 p.m. PST, 8 p.m. EST. I've got Chris Red, Sam J, and Jack Knight. The three of those people together. It's going to be fucking wild.
Each one of them is a get.
Each one of them is a get.
All
okay?
Right. Check it out.
We love you.
Bye.
Bye.